Hollywood, oh Hollywood. Hey man, you know what's funny, y'all? I was just watching Dumb and Dumber. I swear. Y'all know, hey, I'm putting y'all on game, man. Dumb and Dumber is actually free with ads on YouTube. And if you have YouTube Premium, the movie is ad free. So if you have Premium, and shout out to Kelly that hooked it up for me. But because I have YouTube Premium because of Kelly. And hey man, I was just watching that day before yesterday, man. But hey, they say Jim been trying to tell us for a long time, man. Hollywood is getting more exposed as always, and y'all know what's done in the dark is always gonna come to the light. That's how they used to say it back in the day. And this one is Jim Carrey shares terrifying details about the Hollywood industry, man. And as most of y'all know, Hollywood is a very scary, dark place, man. But this video was sent in from Sarah, once again hooking it up for me. Sarah always sends amazing requests, man, and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna take it in. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about it in the comments. How you feel about this video, how you feel about Jim, how you feel about Hollywood and what's really going on and taking place in front of our eyes, man. Y'all comment down below. I would love to hear you beautiful people opinions, your freedom of speech, and everybody is tied to their own freedom of speech and opinions, man. I love to say that because you guys matter, man. The beautiful people around the world, y'all matter. But again, and actually Jim is actually in my top well, I would say top 20 of favorite reactors that I love, man. I have a lot of favorite reactors. Y'all know I love movies, man. You feel me? But let's get into it, man.
And we need to be clear, shamelessness is not and will never be a superpower. It is the mark of a villain. Kidnapping children is not what great nations do.
I just want to warn people.
Could I see that?
Well, in a second, because
okay.
I just want to, I want to tell people that if you go to a newsstand and you read about me in these rags, 90% of what you're reading is absolute garbage. It's total fabrication.
Really? A lot of people think that, I'm kind of going through something, but it's been my whole life, and they go like, well, it's a reaction to depression. He's dealt with depression his whole life, and there's no hint of depression.
Jim Carrey shares terrifying details about Hollywood. In today's video, we have some gripping insights to share about one of the most beloved and enigmatic actors in the industry, none other than the legendary Jim Carrey. With a trail of blockbuster hits that began in the 90s, Jim Carrey swiftly ascended the ranks of Hollywood's A-list. But as his fame soared...
I'm not gonna lie, y'all gotta think about it. Jim really made the 90s legendary, man. He really made the 90s legendary. Whee! And some of the movies I actually love to go back and watch, man. It's, the man really took... But anyways, let's get back into the video. My bad, y'all. My bad.
And his bank account filled with millions per film, something peculiar happened. He decided to take a step back from the glitz and glamour of Tinseltown. A prolonged hiatus left fans wondering what had caused their favorite comedian to vanish from the spotlight. In 2018, the enigmatic actor finally broke his silence, shedding light on the very reason behind his retreat from the industry that had catapulted him to stardom. It appeared that the dazzling facade of show business had taken its toll on Jim, as he candidly revealed the dark side of the film industry's business aspects. Despite his brief absence, Jim Carrey did make a triumphant return to the silver screen following his revealing interview. However, fans couldn't help but notice that something had changed. The magic that once emanated from his performances seemed somewhat dimmed, and his recent works failed to garner the same overwhelming appeal as his earlier masterpieces. Join us as we unravel the captivating details of Jim Carrey's journey in Hollywood. From his rise to superstardom, to his introspective retreat and his uncertain future in showbiz, we'll delve into the untold stories that lie behind the laughter and fame. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on all things Hollywood. Let's jump right in. No business. Since the release of Ace Ventura in 1994, Jim Carrey has been one of Hollywood's biggest actors, delivering one hit after another during the peak of his career. However, there came a time when Jim seemed to lose interest in pursuing blockbuster roles as before. It was as if he had taken a step back from the spotlight. In 2018, Jim made a comeback of sorts with the series Kidding. During that year, he finally opened up about his change of heart in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter. Jim revealed, "I just didn't want to be in the business anymore." It was a surprising revelation for fans who had adored his energetic performances on screen. After achieving immense success, it seemed that Jim had grown disenchanted with the demands of showbiz, and he decided to take a break from the industry. According to Jim, the film industry's increasing corporate influence was a major factor that led him to lose interest in his acting career. The constant focus on profit and business aspects overshadowed the artistic joy he once found in his profession. As a result, he gradually withdrew from the limelight. Although he did return to work on several film projects, it's evident that the recent releases didn't achieve the same level of success as his early blockbusters. Nevertheless, rumors persist about more projects in the pipeline, indicating that Jim's love for the craft still burns bright. Dumb and Dumber Jim Carrey, known for his brilliant performances and iconic physical comedy, became a Hollywood sensation thanks to his roles in both dramatic and comedic films. His breakout in the industry began with the TV series In Living Color, where he showcased his exceptional talent. One of his most memorable roles was in the 1994 hit film Dumb and Dumber alongside Jeff Daniels, where their chemistry made it truly special. However, Jim's enthusiasm and hard work seemed to go in vain when he
I was just watching this, man. That's what makes it even more funnier, bro. I'm telling y'all, hey, it's free. If you got YouTube Premium, the whole movie is free. You won't get an ad. Go, hey, man. It is comedy, man. And I've watched this movie at least 10, 12, 15 times. I probably even more than that. I've watched this movie so much, and I love when it comes back on Netflix. But anyways, back to the video. My bad.
discovered that he and Jeff Daniels were casually replaced in the prequel, Dumb and Dumberer, when Harry met Lloyd. This decision left him perplexed, especially considering that their dynamic performances had been instrumental in making the franchise a success. Initially hesitant about participating in the sequel, Dumb and Dumber 2, due to his busy schedule, Jim Carrey eventually agreed to return for the film. But it was during an interview with LA Times, just before the 2014 release of the sequel, that he opened up about his feelings upon learning about their replacement in the prequel. The prequel, released in 2003, featured Derek Richardson and Eric Christian Olsen as the new Harry and Lloyd, respectively, taking over the roles originally played by Jim and Jeff. Despite the overwhelming success and fame of the first installment, the prequel received negative reviews from critics. Naturally, people couldn't help but draw comparisons between the two films, which significantly impacted the prequel's reception. In an interview with the LA Times, Jim Carrey once shared his thoughts. He said, "The businessman basically went, 'Well, it's not really him, is it? We can cast this with anybody. They were all talented people, but I'd hate to step into the shoes of an actor who's made an iconic character. That's a tough one.' So, I felt bad for them, but I also felt like it was a very odd thing to do." Spineless Hollywood Jim Carrey did not hold back when discussing Will Smith's actions at the 94th Academy Awards, where he slapped Chris Rock on stage. During a conversation with Gayle King on CBS Mornings, Jim expressed his upset over the reaction in the room, particularly the standing ovation Will received when he later won Best Actor. Jim felt sickened by the response, believing it showed Hollywood's spinelessness as a whole.
Oh, wow!
I was sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless. He doesn't want the hassle. I'd have announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that video is going to be there forever. It's going to be ubiquitous. You do not have the right to walk up on stage and smack somebody in the face because somebody's shining moment.
The actor also shared his thoughts
Can I get a whoop in the comments? Whoop!
on Chris Rock's decision not to file a police report after the incident. Jim stated that if he were in Chris's shoes, he would have announced a lawsuit seeking $200 million from Will due to the incident being captured.
Yeah, Will, I need that $200 million. What? Will, I need that $200 million and slap me on the stage, and there won't nobody ever forget this moment. Gonna slap me on the stage and I didn't crack the joke. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
On video and having a lasting impact. Jim argued that there were alternative ways for Will to handle his disapproval, such as expressing it from the audience or on social media instead of resorting to physical violence. He acknowledged that he holds no personal grudges against Will, but emphasized the need for accountability. Reflecting on the hard work put in by the nominees leading up to the Oscars, Jim expressed that Will's actions cast a dark shadow over everyone's shining moment. The Academy later announced a formal review of the incident to explore further action and consequences. Will Smith eventually issued an apology to Chris, admitting that his behavior was unacceptable and inexcusable. He attributed his emotional reaction to a joke made about his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith's medical condition, alopecia. As the aftermath of the incident unfolds, Hollywood and its stars grapple with the repercussions of such actions and the importance of creating a supportive and respectful environment in the industry. Iconless red carpet. At a New York Fashion Week red carpet interview with E! News, Jim Carrey defied the usual conventions. Jim surprised interviewer Kat Sadler by playfully circling around her. When asked about the icons theme of the Harper's Bazaar party they were attending, Jim candidly dismissed it as meaningless. He said,
Yeah, no, I don't believe in icons. I don't believe in personalities. I believe that peace lies beyond personality, beyond invention and disguise, beyond the red S that you wear on your chest that makes bullets bounce off.
In his thought-provoking response, Carrey expressed his disbelief in the concept of icons and personalities. He delved deeper, sharing his belief that true peace lies beyond surface appearances, beyond the labels and symbols that society often bestows upon individuals. He saw life as an energetic dance beyond the confines of superficial identities. Jim Carrey's unconventional take on the red carpet interview left an impression as he emphasized his belief in the deeper, interconnected nature of existence. With a parting remark that "we don't matter," Carrey challenged traditional notions and left the audience contemplating the profound ideas he had shared. Well, we see that several reasons led Jim Carrey to step away from Hollywood. Firstly, the increasing corporate influence within the film industry played a significant role in his decision. The focus on profit and business aspects began to overshadow his passion for the art of acting, making him question his place in the spotlight. Additionally, Jim's desire to explore other creative outlets was another driving force behind his departure. After achieving tremendous success with his early blockbusters, it's possible that the pressure to replicate that level of fame became overwhelming, contributing to his decision to take a break. Lastly, the changing dynamics of Hollywood and the challenges that come with navigating a constantly evolving industry might have also played a part in his choice to step back. Altogether, these factors culminated in Jim Carrey's departure from the Hollywood scene, leaving fans and industry insiders curious about his future endeavors. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below and give this video.
Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Legendary Jim. Oh, dumb Jim. Yeah. Oh, man. I love y'all, man. It says, finally, a famous actor who steps back and sees the crap in Hollywood. Jim has been trying to tell us for years, y'all. He's a brave man to do so. I pray they don't get him. He danced with the devil, but was smart enough to figure out that wasn't the dance he wanted to dance. Oh, man. These comments get real and spicy, I tell you. Jim, if you ever see this, you have a lot of support. As much as I hate to see your acting career end, as you have such amazing talent, I'm glad you got away from that mess. As for that Dumb and Dumber prequel movie, it was horrible. God bless you on your journey, and I hope you find peace. So y'all know what's crazy? I'm gonna go watch that prequel. I've seen a little bit of it, but it never really like got in. You know what I'm saying? It never really. I don't know, man. It didn't feel right. You feel me? So I'm gonna go watch that mug again, man. Like I said, I kind of fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kind of fell asleep. He saw firsthand, respect him for speaking out. I was wondering how much some people go crazy. I know I understand that Jim Carrey didn't drop gems for decades. I think Jim is highly intelligent man who capable. Well, yeah, man, legendary Jim, baby. Y'all let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to Sarah for this amazing request. And hey, man, y'all know Hollywood is scary, terrifying, dark, and weird. But that's a part of the show business, man. That's a part of the dollar sign, man. That's a part of how the world is ran. You know how the world is ran, man. If you don't know, wake up, man. If not, stay asleep. Woo woo!